Hi everyone, welcome to Bodhi Life Crochet. My name is Taylor and today I'm going to show you how to make the Make It Happen Mobius Shawl. This is comprised of a few simple stitches. It's going to start with the half double crochet, the regular double crochet, and then single crochet in the back loop only. The word Mobius describes the shape, so it'll be a figure 8 shape that we'll be working in. You only have to make the twist once in the very beginning, so I'll show you exactly where you need to make the twist, and then after that you just need to continue in the same figure 8 shape. There's a few ways that you can wear this. You can wear it up over your neck like this. You can fold down like the collar on this one, like that. Or you can pull it down over your shoulders a little bit more like this. Or even more so down your shoulders and kind of scrunch it up, which is really pretty, I think. So there's a few different ways you can wear it. So I really like this one. This is my first Mobius shawl that I've made using thicker weight yarn. This is made with Lion Brand's Wool Ease Thick and Quick. This is a super bulky weight 6 yarn, and there's 6 ounces to each ball. So the cool thing about this is you don't have to buy as many balls. This one that I'm wearing, I would consider this a like size small / medium. And it took me 2 full balls of the Thick and Quick. So if you enjoy this pattern today and if you like the shape of the Mobius shawl, I actually have 3 other Mobius shawl patterns. This is the only one using the thicker weight yarn so far, but I absolutely love it and I'll be making some more. But I'll put those links in the description box below. And feel free to share this to any social media. I really appreciate the support and the shares and the likes and comments. And consider subscribing if you enjoy this tutorial. So I hope you enjoy. So here we have Lion Brand Yarn's Wool Ease Thick and Quick yarn. It has 6 ounces of yarn in each ball. It's considered a super bulky weight 6 yarn. It is 80% acrylic, 20% wool. This is the color mustard. And this is what I will be doing the tutorial with today. You'll also need scissors and a darning needle. This one is wide and stretchy, so you can use it with thicker weight yarn. And this is a stitch marker I made. I'll put a link in the description box for all of these tools. And today I'm using a size N 10mm hook. So we're going to begin with a slip knot to get our yarn onto our hook. If you're a beginner, I will put a link in the description box and a little tag to show you how to do this. And I'm going to chain 20 just for this tutorial, just to get through the stitches and show you guys the stitch and the shape of the pattern. But the size that I was wearing in the beginning of the video, what I would consider is a small to medium, I chained 60. And with this stitch pattern, you can do even or odd numbers. It really doesn't matter. So what you'll do is you will chain as many as you need to fit the circumference of your upper chest, your upper arms, and your back. And then once you're done with your chains, this is 20, you're going to insert your hook into that very first chain that you made, and you will finish it with a slip stitch, and this will make the beginning circle for the shawl. So on to row 1, you're going to chain 2, and then you're going to half double crochet into the first available stitch. And then you will continue to half double crochet all around until you get to the first stitch that you made. So at the end of row 1, I'm just going to finish the last couple half double crochet stitches here. So normally to end the row you would slip stitch to the top of the first stitch, but what we're going to do is take our work and I'm going to pinch it and then I'm going to turn it towards me and work into the bottom of the row, so the opposite side. And I'm just going to continue the half double crochet on the bottom here. This is also a great time to cut down on having to weave in ends at the end, so you can just go ahead and do your half double crochets over that tail and it'll just naturally weave itself in. And continue half double crochet all the way around until you do reach that beginning starting point. So this is halfway, and you're just going to continue until you get to that very first half double crochet. So here is the final stitch, and you'll see that there's a little twist in your work now, and you're going to slip stitch to the top of the very first half double crochet, and that will complete row 1. Moving on to row 2, you're going to chain 1, and this is where we will single crochet into the back loop only. So you're actually going to insert your hook into the top of the stitch, and you're only going to crochet around that back loop. So insert your hook into the top, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through both loops like a normal single crochet. And continue all the way around with the single crochet back loop only. After a few stitches, you'll be able to see the ridge that this stitch makes, and this is just one of a really simple way to add texture. And here we are just going to continue single crochet in the back loop only. I just wanted to show you what texture you're going for with this stitch. So here we are still on row 2. I wanted to show you what the half point looks like. So this is the very bottom. We are going to go around in a figure 8 shape. So you are going to keep doing the stitch until you reach that very first stitch that you made. A lot of people get confused because they'll reach that spot and they'll see where they started on the other side. But yeah, you just have to keep on going until you make it back to that beginning place. So I should have put a stitch marker in so you could see it a little bit better, but I can tell that we are back to our beginning single crochet. So I'm going to slip stitch into the top of the very first single crochet stitch to end row 2. And now you can see the ridge, and here is our pretty twist, and we're going to start on row 3. So for row 3, we're going to chain 2 and then double crochet into the same stitch as your chain. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. If you're a beginner and you need to learn how to do the double crochet stitch, I do have a beginner's series of stitches. I will put it in the description box and in one of the tags. So continue to double crochet regularly into the previous row all the way around. Here we are at the halfway point again. I just wanted to point out again, this is when you will see that you are almost there, because you'll see that little ledge at the bottom. So just continue the double crochet all the way around until you get back to your starting point. So now we are at the end of row 3, and I will finish up the last couple double crochet stitches. And to finish, I will slip stitch to the top of the very first stitch and continue on to row 4, which is actually very easy because we are just going to do another row of double crochet. So chain 2, double crochet again into the same stitch as your chain, and then double crochet into each stitch around. After the second row of double crochets, you will see that there is a pattern going. So we're going to do single crochet back loop only for 1 row, 2 rows of double crochet, and then you're just going to keep alternating until you get the length that you desire. So for the one that I was wearing in the beginning of the video, I alternated the pattern 1 more time. So this is the row of single crochet in the back loop only, 2 rows of double crochet, single crochet back loop only, 2 more of double crochet, single crochet and back loop only, and then I just did 1 row of double crochet at the very end, and then I did a row of regular single crochet at the very end as a border. So after you have finished alternating and you leave off with 1 last row of double crochet stitches, you can just chain 1 and then single crochet all the way around as your very final stitch pattern, and it'll create a nice little simple border. And here is the final product after you weave in all of those ends. I really love the texture at the top of this because of those single crochet back loop only stitches. And just to go over again, we did the chain, single crochet back loop only, 2 rows of double, another row of single crochet back loop only, 2 more rows of double crochet, 1 more of single crochet back loop only, 1 more of double crochet, and then the very final row is a regular single crochet. So I hope you enjoyed this pattern. If you're interested in the other ones, please go check out my other Mobius Shawl patterns. Give this one a thumbs up and subscribe, and we'll see you at the next tutorial. Happy crocheting!